Oh, the day the sheriff came. It was early, thank the Lord. The neighborhood wasn't awake yet. He pulled up out front in the big blue wagon and got out of the car and handed us the papers. Just said, these are from the courts. It's regarding your mortgage. So we signed. I was besides myself. I cried and cried and cried.
My name is Robert Ahleman. I'm a contractor here in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, and we are on the brink of foreclosure. Probably. I wanted to buy a home because that's where you settle down in life. Everything from there on out is nothing compared to having your own home, having your own place to live. You're not with your parents anymore. We're grown up.
In 2006, Robert and Amy Ahleman took out 2 mortgages for $250,000 to buy their first home. Their monthly payment didn't leave them with any money for savings, but it was enough to get by. Then, in July of 2007, work was slow for both Robert and Amy.
I didn't have pay, and Robert didn't have pay as well. From there, it just trickled downhill.
Oh, 1 month. 1 month, it's over.
They couldn't afford to make their mortgage payments. With no savings to fall back on, the first missed payment put them in a hole they couldn't dig themselves out of.
1 month went, to trying to catch up on the mortgage, to being 2 months behind, and the lender wouldn't work with us.
They'd get another check and they'd be like, okay, well, we need $600 more. Well, I just sent you what I made this month. Give me a week, I can probably do that. No, we don't have time.
They just kept on wanting 2 to 3 months, and they wanted checks post-dated where it was making it almost impossible to even get gas or food.
The Ahleman's bank loan is serviced by Banco Popular. The New York Times has made repeated phone calls to the bank seeking comment, but they have not returned the calls.
I tried everything to work with the lender. I've made phone calls, I got phone logs, I got emails that I tried to send, I tried to reinstate our mortgage, sent them in the packages that they need, certified mail, UPS, emails.
In the end, the bank would not accept any checks that did not meet the amount they demanded. All the while, new fees and penalties piled up, totaling thousands of dollars.
They wouldn't take 1.5 payments, they wanted 2 and then the third one. So I sent the check in anyway, and it came back returned.
The Ahlemans say they would have been able to meet the original demands of their mortgage and would have caught up had their checks been accepted.
We have so many family and friends on this block. Everybody's here all the time. Everybody's hanging out all the time.
If the next door neighbor can get an emergency call, she doesn't call over here. She sends her kids over. Everybody looks after her. I can have 50 kids running up and down the street and know that 10 houses down, that parent's out front making sure them kids are okay. Not worried. I don't have to lock them in my backyard and say, oh, watch for this, watch for that. Get out. Run. Go nuts.
Go get Mish.
In April, the Ahlemans received notice from the Sheriff's Department that the house would be auctioned off on July 11th. Desperate to save her home, Amy Ahleman filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy. The house has not yet gone to auction, and the Ahlemans are hopeful the bankruptcy will go through and allow them to save their home.
I think everybody in their life at one point goes through a hard time, and this is our hard time, and if God gives us the ability to do that and claim bankruptcy, then that's our only shot. That's what I'm going to do, regardless of who looks down on me. It's for my house.
I don't want to go back to my old neighborhoods. I don't want to move down south. I mean, I could do all those things, cheaper, all that, but I don't want to. I want to stay right where I'm at. I don't want to budge. So If it takes the cops dragging me out of my house that final day, then so be it. That's the way it'll be. Because I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.